Hello, lads and girls, this is Lord Kicker and welcome back to another episode of IX Monstrum Nox. Ooh, there's a chest there that I have yet to get. Sorry to intrude. All right. Mine. So, is there anything else I've been missing out on? Nope, looks good. And as far as I can see, there isn't anything else to be done. There's a landmark over here. Okay, yeah, that one I can't get to. So this area is blocked off. But I'd say let's go to the dandelion. I don't think it matters if I go to the first floor or the basement, right? Nope. Oh, Shantae! How good to see ya! Where have you been, Adel, my darling? My heart nearly turned to dust waiting for you to come home to me. Maybe I've over-dramatized it just a tad. Did something happen, Shantae? Yes, you see, where I was looking over the bulletin board as I always do, and there it was, a request from none other than our sought friend, Warden Belger. But Belger? Can you believe it? I thought at first that it was a joke in poor taste. But as it turns out, it really was from Belgium. What did it say? According to him, there have been sightings of strange monsters on Esterior Road. Tell him to do it himself. He's got grunt with swords, right? We're not pest control. Do not be so quick to dismiss it. There is something peculiar about this. Strange monsters? Perhaps the research wing had something to do with this? That's true. Maybe. That's why he's asking for our help. Knowing him, he wouldn't have used... He wouldn't have unless he was desperate. Might as well humor him. The Hieroglyph Knights are a bit curdled at the moment, being on probation. Poor guy. Must be scrambling to keep up with them. There has been influx in tourists here to see the festival, and they may be endangered. We've also received a similar request from Carla for this reason. At all, my darling. Would you consider it? Something has to be done. I have to go before someone gets hurt. Something has to be done. I concur wholeheartedly. Nobody's more qualified to hunt monsters than you all. Alright. They did mention Carla too, but I guess that isn't really something that will show up. Yeah, so it just shows Helger's one. Priority is low, 15,000 gold. Wow. Damn! You're really besposhing them cash. Alright, let's head over there and kick some monster butt. We're good at that. The reports indicated the presence of unusual beasts in the vicinity of Eseta Road. Esate Road? Right. We should try and stay attentive as we make our way down the path. Well, doesn't look like we need to worry too much about it. Looks like they decided to save us the trouble. These guys are practically common pests around here. And let's clean them out so we can find what we're really looking for. You said it, girl. There we go. Pest control complete. Done and dusted, as they say. Was it just me, or did those monsters seem a little more harried than usual? Now that you mention it, it did kind of feel like they were afraid of something. Should... Everything okay here, Frito? Huh? Oh, yeah. I still almost got carried away for a second there. What? What do you mean? We checking the road out or what? Pick up your hooves already. What? Hey, Greedo! Hey, these are lemurs. Proceed ahead will prevent you from being able to freely explore the city for some time. It is recommended that Adol will be well equipped. I'm pretty sure we can proceed. These are lemurs. Keep your heads down. Those are lemurs. How did they manage to get out here? It's just a hunch, but I have a feeling these are the unfamiliar beasts that Wooden meant. It's highly probable, yes. Works for me. Let's send them packing. I mean, this is the only thing I can actually do, so... All done? I'll take care of that. Yeah, but still, why would the lemurs turn up in a place like this? Perhaps Rosvita may be able to tell us. Which remind me, April still hasn't gotten back in touch yet, huh? No, enough. Come again? This ain't nearly enough. Rito? Kill me already. What's with him? I'm not certain. This is sudden, even for him. I said... Kill me already! I dare you to try! Eek! Adol. This is... Here they come. Another wave of lemurs? What? Where did they even come from? This is almost as if it was Credo who called them forth. We can talk about it later. Is that even possible? We can talk about that later. Understood. Yeah, we need to deal with this first. Well, I'll take care of that wave. You just keep hitting it. Ugh. This is hard to watch. Rito? Huh? Huh? What's going on here? Did I do all this? Indeed, you appear to be enjoying yourself quite a bit. What happened to you all of a sudden? Yeah, that was extreme, even for you. Again, huh? It's like you already know. I've got a tendency to get a little worked up when I'm fighting. But for a while now, I've been having a hard time holding it all back. Just when I thought I was in perfect form today too. So you say this happened to you before? Not to this extent. I completely lost all sense of reason until just a bit ago. Guess I'm no different from the lemurs once I get like that. Credo. Well, now's a perfect time as any. I'll be dipping out for good from here on. What? Now hold on just a second. dipping out for good? You can't even do that, can you? I'll fight my share in the Nox, but for me, this chummy crew shattered end here. Besides, you saw how I was back there. We're all better off this way, right? All I wanted was to give that Solar guy a good wallop in the kisser anyway. No one's stopping you. We can work this out. Don't kid yourself. Catch you later. Wait! Can you believe him acting as if this is nothing? Actually, I think he's been ready for this ever since he realized what was happening. Knowing him, I'll bet he just chose to keep quiet about it this entire time. I knew he did. That's the part that pissed me off the most. Rita's not exactly the best person, and he's incredibly scary too. But isn't there anything we can do to help him out at all? There has to be a way. I don't know how though. There has to be a way. Yeah, there has to be. At the very least, we have managed to successfully fulfill the warden's request. Perhaps we should return to Balduq for the time being. You're right. There's not much we can do for him now, even if we wanted to. Let's go back to town. We can figure out what to do from there. Sounds good to me. Alright, things are really getting interesting here. Although I'm kind of sad to see Hawk go, because I really like him. I mean, he's kind of a lot of brawn. At all. Rosvita, where the heck have you been all this time? The Victory Day festival is about to begin. My apologies. It turns out I had more to address than I originally expected. I can see you've taken care of the lemurs that escaped me just now. It was almost as though something had been luring them outside of town. Wait, you were chasing those lemurs from earlier, Perlis? We did end up defeating them. Credo, he... Did something happen? Did something befall him? Adel and the other tell Aprilis the whole story of what happened with Credo. I see. So that's how it went. That's how it went. What do you think we should do? In all technicality, nothing. He will be summoned to the Grimwald nonetheless, yeah. That's true, but still. This impending Grimwald will be as formidable as I anticipated. The fact that the lemurs are appearing in our plane of existence attests to that. Our time is running short. Credo must compose himself sooner rather than later. How much do you know about Credo, Rosvita? Given he was originally a comrade of mine, I'm fully aware of the kind of man he is. Allow me to tell you what little advice I can give. You, Adol, are the key to resolving this. I am? What should I do? I am? That's right. Only you can bring Credo to his senses. Now then, follow me. Wait, where exactly are we going? To tame the feral hawk, of course. Thanks for stopping by. I wanted to make another stop, but the whole damn town's packed, thanks to the festival. You there. You appear to be quite skilled. Perhaps you could honor us with a match. Oh, make me laugh. I thought I told you I'm out of the group. Besides, I can't fight you even if I wanted to. Thanks to this horseshit curse. He's right about that. How do we get around it? It's right about that. He was, up until recently. Adol is, in a sense, no longer the same Crimson King he once was. That, coupled with the power of the Berserker, is enough to lift that peculiar restriction. Berserker? Simply put, it is now possible for the two of you to cross swords. You don't say. Well, now we are talking. But do not misunderstand. Losing yourself to the depths of darkness is in no way a victory. You must awaken to your trusted self, Credo, to who it is you really are. Don't know what you're saying, but as long as I get bout with His Majesty, I don't really care. And about you shall receive a prepared venue. Follow me. So are we gonna fight in the Colosseum? I don't think I ever seen this Colosseum so vacated before. Yeah. So it won't be for too long. Pendleton Company had this time got booked out for us in particular. Carla did all that. Well, actually, it was my father who helped us this time around. Wow. Talk about family connections. Everyone, they are starting. Oh, does this mean I need to kick Ox butt? But both of you are prepared, I trust. I, Aprilis, shall bear witness to this battle. No objections here. I won't hold back.
Yeah.
With your tears, maybe. Let's see His Majesty. People, please his way out of this one. Enough. Stand ready. That power. He intends to begin with it. I can only imagine how long he's been waiting for this. Are you going to be alright, you think? Are they going to be alright, you think? It's going to be hard to just stand here and watch them duke it out. It is not in our place to interfere. We must leave this matter to Adol. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but I ain't showing you a lick of mercy. Begin!
We're both so strong. Come on, you two. Give it your best shot.
I hope that blockhead's satisfied after this.
I still do not understand why it is they are fighting.
With the next strike, this will finally be behind us.
Rito, you're finished.
Keep going.
As I told you, you're finished.
You're as good as I hoped. Nothing beats this feeling. You don't think we're finished, do ya?
I'm ending this here. I'm just getting started.
That's what I like to hear. They're still at it. They can't even hold their monstrum forms anymore.
Those two never cease to amaze. This reminds me of how Kratos was when he first fought Shadoweye. No, I think he's even more determined now. Oh!
What is it, Krisha?
Is it just me? Or is Kratos' darkness starting to fade? Huh, maybe it's because he's not in his monstrum form anymore.
Or because I'm beating his butt.
Damn it.
How about it? Are you done yet?
Like hell I am.
Can you get up?
You gotta be kidding me. I can't lift a finger.
That is the consequence of succumbing to the darkness without knowing how to control it. But it's impressive you've lasted this long while carrying it inside you. I suppose you have Shadowlord to thank for that.
Huh? What are you on about?
For a long time, your only goal was to defeat Shadowlord. Your determination offset the negativity of your darkness, helping you maintain a balance. When Shadowlord was killed, your goal was no more, and your determination faded. That's when the darkness regained its control over you.
It makes sense. Didn't Shadowlord know? Makes sense.
That's the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever heard.
You are a homunculus of a warrior known as a berserker. Their strength and darkness were two sides of the same coin. Does this sound familiar?
Since I was a kid, I was good at just about everything without putting in much effort. For a long time, I didn't get how people could be dedicated to anything. But that all changed the first time I got myself into a sword fight. The fear and thrill I felt as I eluded death with every swing of my sword. And then the ensuing euphoria after surviving the life-threatening ordeal. For the first time, I felt alive. I had finally found meaning in my life. Not long after that, I watched Sister Lisa die right there in front of me. After that, things changed. I started challenging strangers, anybody who could put up a fight. I could only feel alive when I was staring death in the face.
Contrary to what you believe, you're not a fighter, Credo.
What'd you say?
Being good at everything made you feel like nothing was worth dedicating yourself to. But then you finally found something you couldn't pick up right away. For the first time, you felt the desire to improve yourself.
A desire to improve, huh?
The satisfaction you feel stems from overcoming your weaknesses. This instinct is the very darkness inside you, and the source of a berserker's power. There's a thin line between conquering the darkness and being conquered by it.
You're not making any sense.
At this very moment, as you lie there helpless on the ground, what do you feel?
Pissed off at how I didn't stand a chance against him.
If you were truly angry, would you be smiling?
I'm smiling?
Perhaps you feel like you found what you were looking for. You might even feel gratitude toward your opponent.
Huh?
You must have felt the same way after you lost to Shadowlord.
I was grateful to him?
Warriors like you need a fair fight where they can realize their fullest potential. As long as you understand this, you will never be swallowed by your darkness again. Things are often simpler than they seem. You need only to change your perspective. Dr. Noah told me something. He said that Shadowlord and Sister Lisa were childhood friends.
What?
It's possible Sister Lisa asked him to watch over you. I am as much to blame for placing you in that orphanage to begin with. I'm sorry, Credo, for everything.
That's a whole lot of jabbering just to embarrass me. For someone they call a saint, you sure are a pain in the ass. I give up. You win, alright? I guess I can stick with you guys a little longer.
Good. Welcome
Sounds good to
back.
me.
I have you to thank, Adol. Now, we can face the Grimoire Nox as a complete team.
Oh yeah.
It appears all is well now. Ugh, you guys really had me worried.
Hey, how's it feel to be dragged home by Mommy after running away?
Come closer and say that again.
I'm just happy that Kratos' back.
Yes, I think we all are. I need to speak with you all about what's to come. Let's continue this discussion at the Dandelion. Adol, would you please carry Kratos?
Not
Sure.
in a million years.
What's the matter? Big boy Quato can't walk on his own?
You little shit. Enjoy it while you still can.
We're always happy to help.
All right, sweet. Oh, so close.
Oh, why does it have to be the Victory Day festival? Of all days.
It's the day when the monsters are most active as a result of their amassed enmity. Monsters are more vicious today than any other time in the year. It's a testament to how deep the scars left by the 100 Years' War really are.
A 100-year war with a 500-year-old curse, huh?
And now they're overflowing into our side.
Civilians will be out celebrating. We'd best exercise caution.
Yes. Tonight the Grimwald Nox will appear. And it will be like none other you've faced thus far.
How will tonight be different from the other times?
If it were just more monsters, it may not pose a great threat for you Monstrums. But the truth of the matter is, we don't know what'll happen until the time comes. I searched as much as I could, but I can't be certain of anything.
So, we're going in blind.
The Grimwald Nox is nothing more than a shell that the gods created. What resides within it is determined by the emotions it has accumulated.
Like the kid said, we're going into a wolf's den dressed like sheep. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be much fun if we knew exactly what to expect.
Did you find anything about where Zola is? You mentioned that we might not have to fight him after all.
Yeah, nobody's heard from him.
I doubt that coward would have shown his face anyway.
Even I do not fully comprehend Papa. He does not see the world as we do. As his prior actions suggest, there is nothing he will not do to complete his research. I am not the best judge of character, but I advise against thinking of him as an ally.
He was a remarkably adept strategist during the war and was always true to his ideals. We had more than our share of arguments because of that. We should expect that he will intervene.
He seems pretty quick to turn a blade against his allies from the 100 Years' War. Not that I wouldn't do the same to him.
So, what now? We're just gonna sit on our hands until the Grimwald Nox?
But there's still the danger of monsters appearing in the city. It couldn't hurt to go look around.
Yufa's right. Either way, we'll all come back here when it's time.
Be vigilant in areas where enmity may have accumulated the most. Especially places that have ties to the 100 Years' War.
We'll keep our eyes peeled.
So the plan is to patrol the city until the Grimwald Nox emerges.
The clock's ticking. Be careful out there, Adol.
Sure.
Now might be a good time to polish up your equipment and top off your supplies.
And do come home safe and sound, okay, my darlings?
Indeed, we
I'll
will.
have a glorious feast ready for you once you return.
And that sounds perfect. Victory feast. Right, so new quest on the bulletin board. Awesome. Okay, well, this episode is getting rather long, so I'm gonna end it off here. I do hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, bye bye.